Hey everyone! Okay, so as it turns out, the TV in the furnace was actually like I suppose you could call it a secret collectible slash side quest thing. So I went all the way around the mate. I glad I didn't show you lot because it was just I literally went all the way through maintenance, like legitimately everywhere. So, knowing me, of course, I actually got lost along the way. Typical, that is, in this game especially. But I actually, it got to the point I actually had to look it up. So I'm thinking, because I wasn't sure, because I'm like thinking, oh, is it a CD collectible? I had to look up, like, is this just something, or is it just putting TVs just for the sake of, like, for some rumbling or an achievement or whatever, you know? And there was actually an achievement that came through. I've totally forgot what it was. My apologies, but you got a level 5 mod, which I'll show you. I haven't actually checked it yet, but it looked pretty awesome, absolute. And it got like a couple of just general like level 1 or level 2 resource materials, like I think it was House Memory and Revenant, something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but it wasn't anything too crazy. But it's one of those things where, and I looked everywhere, and I'm thinking, what am I missing? When I looked at the when I looked it up, and when I saw it, I'm like, I think I know where that is. Oh God! And if I had to look it up, it still was confused on where to go. Isn't that wonderful on guides when they don't when it looks obvious but it's not? Anyway, so I looked that up and I eventually found it. So it was okay. So if you look at the power plant and you'd see it divided into thirds, right? So the leftmost one that's pointing obviously down diagonal, which is obviously pointing towards the furnace chamber, if you think of it like that. In the corner, I believe it's on the raised part, the first raised part of the section. There's like a bronze or maroon, like a really large tube, or at least on that edge there, and the TV's actually sitting on like a little ramp thing connected to that tube. It's like one of those tunnel pieces they use in roadworks and everything like that, and on underground tunnels and everything. And I legitimately didn't even notice it because there's so many different things over there, and I didn't even notice it. And I had to look around, look for a tube, and I finally found it. I took it in there, so that was interesting. And I still do that. Okay, and oh, this stupid. Can you shut up with these missions, please? Oh, yes, I know this is the dark place. I'm not going to do it because it's part of the DL bloody C. So shut up about that game. Good God. Okay, so there's this. Whoa! Hold the phone. 100%. I mean, I knew it was like, I wasn't sure. Like, I thought it was like an ammo thing, but I wasn't quite sure. Obviously, I didn't check because it hasn't actually clicked off yet because I've been clearing the other things. 100% chance. So, hang on a second. So, on hits. So, technically, as far as I'm reading this, would that technically mean that in a firefight or whatever, I could use this equipped to a weapon, and I could technically have almost practically have infinite ammo, provided I'm getting shot at? Wow! Oh my God, that is awesome. No, that is legitimately awesome. I'll tell you what, for the amount of time it took me doing that, I suppose, collectible quest, if you want to call it, that is 100% worth it. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. Excuse me, that's fantastic. I'm not going to equip it now because I don't need to, but if you had one of those stages where I'm fighting a lot of enemies, or I have to do one of those, hiss notes or personal protection things, I'm going to slap in that on a weapon fast. And I could be getting shot most of the time. Oh my God, that should be good. Wow, okay. So yeah, I just said because I've been busy in the whole furnace chamber and everything. God, that took me a lot longer than I care to admit. No, I'm not going to do the spin because I just don't care at this point. Oh, something else I did decide to do is upgrade these to level 5. So, shifting fragment, I'm just assuming that's probably in the DLC, I believe. So I've got a few of these. So there's some of these actually look quite good. But I'm not going to go through them yet because I've got the mods I want. I'd rather get some naturally if I can. I don't know if I will, but that's just the way I'm going about it. So, okay, where are you going to wait? Lovely. I'm literally going to bingo. I went around so much and I do some other things. I totally forgot I had to go to the asteroid base. That was kind of creepy music. Just saying. What the hell? Alright. This is what Artie was listening to? Okay. I really hope this is not copyright. I actually have that turned off in the settings, but typical, it will be copyright anyway. Whatever. It is what it is. Not messing around. Okay. Alright. That works. And cool. Alright. Wait, what? Wow, this place is huge. Oh, of course it is. Okay. Oh, whoa, hold up. Oh, bloody hell, we're going through Inception now. Oh, God, no. Okay. What the hell? Alright. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, right. Holy shit, this is Inception City. Wow. Okay. My God. Okay. Oh. Imagine I have a photo mode. Just stop being an ass, will you please? Thank you. That would be appreciated. Wow. Like, oh my God, this is Inception City. Calling it. That is unbelievable. What the hell? I mean, talk about getting confused. I've actually seen the movie Inception as well. That was a bit mind-bending. This takes it to a whole different level. And yes, that's even if I'm counting the oldest houseways. My God. Where are we going from here? Oh, we have to go up there. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, where are you, asshole? Wait. There we go. Anyone else? There we go. Oh, just lovely. That's absolutely lovely. My god, just shove a whole shit ton of enemies. Not as many as I thought, but you know, just a few. Oh my god. Oh boy. Well, let's get to it then. Oh, very nice. You. Take you out. Bye-bye. Okay. What's in here? Oh, just literally a wind around. Okay. Fair enough. Why? Okay. Huh. Oh boy. Oh, it shut them out. Okay, that must have changed. Alright. Whoa. Where am I? Oh, hang on. Wait, no you don't. Cute. Am I really supposed to get up there? Awesome. Okay. I didn't take RT for well, a heavy rock fuse to get fire up. But hey, fair enough. Oi, no you don't. Thank you. Anyone else? Nope. Oh, we made it through. Awesome. Okay, ashtray and cigarette. Object to power 11. No unique procedure required. The object is a steel ashtray with a maze engraved on its bottom. An ever-burning cigarette rests on it. When bound, the object allows power utilitarians to create a maze of shifting corridors without adjusting the dimensions of space around it. This maze forms wherever the object is placed. Only the binder can navigate the maze, though they may allow others through. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Okay. She might be bound to Jesse after all this, I would assume. The object was discovered and redacted by a team of rangers sent to a care facility for the elderly that had become the center of numerous missing person reports. Local authorities also disappeared inside after responding to reports. Agent Redacted discovered the object on a redacted, which indicates it was the source of disappearances. The whereabouts of the missing persons is still unknown, though they are presumed to be lost in the maze. Jeez, I feel sorry for them, actually. What's all this about? Or is this like a recording or something? Old Gods of Asgard. Never heard of them. I assume that's what the band's called. Never heard of it. Oh, that hotline thing is the boards talking about the DLC thing, which I'm not going to go into because obviously it doesn't apply yet. Seriously? Oh, right, thank you. Okay, it's actually accurate for a change. Yes, thank you. I will do that when I get to a, get rid of you.
That's awesome.
He's got some interesting taste, I'll give him that. Slidescape?
We used the slide projector.
Slide project. Oh, your slidescape? No?
I led the expeditions into Slidescape 36.
Oh, okay.
They told me not to go. The director should not put himself in danger. I told them to fuck off. I've seen action before, and I had to witness this myself. To find some meaning in all of this, I couldn't sit on my ass, alone with my thoughts, my memories. Anything but that. Those who survived were deeply affected by what we found there.
Okay.
By what Darling brought back.
Oh, okay.
It changed everything. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. But I did find my meaning in that desert. A sound, like a needle drilling in, cutting through the containment suit, reverberating on the base of my skull. My whole being. Darling said it was nothing, but he was wrong. It's been there ever since, growing into a certainty, into an understanding of what's at stake here, what kind of a threat we're facing, and what must be done to stop it.
Hang on. So, on this expedition, Darling recovers Hedron, or a form of Polaris, using some sort of Hedron as a name, whatever. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, Trench inadvertently discovered the hiss, and the hiss came back through with Trench. And I suppose if it's a pull to a form of hysteria, I suppose. I mean, Darling's probably way too busy to care. Marshall's probably the only one that's probably ultimately concerned. Well, I shouldn't say ultimately, but you know, considering she can read straight through people like Trent, she's probably like the most concerned. And Darling's so busy doing all these amplifier and everything else and all studies, plus having to worry about, you know, Jesse's brother and all that. So I wonder. So if Trench brought I mean, obviously inadvertently because he wasn't trying to, but if he brought through the hiss, the hiss latched onto Dylan, or at least they make contact with him. Hang on. Oh my god. So, is this saying that Trench got manipulated by the hiss? Well, obviously he wasn't trying to let this happen, you know, against his will. They manipulated him. He lets the hiss through. Dylan sees an opportunity to either escape or have a symbiotic connection, whatever, because the hiss may be understandable, whatever, or they want to be symbiotic regardless, I don't know. So Dylan lets them in because they see he's powerful. He realizes they're a possible escape. They're a diversion, just someone to talk to. Interesting. Okay.
The expedition into Slidescape 36. What Darling brought back changed everything.
Okay. Janitor complaint. Has anyone has anyone else seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? I'd about to say just area, but anyway. Who gave you permission to come in here? And how the fuck did he get through the maze? Dr. Tan. Well, you know, I mean, let's face it, it's already established that Artie is an entity of some kind, so, you know, entities go where the hell they want, as far as I'm aware, so, you know. What the hell's new about that? Nothing, really. God damn it, you didn't have to jump scare, give me a minor jump scare like that.
Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
Huh. There's anything else in these places? Music, some sort of music amplifier or something? Oh, cool, there's a save point there, lovely. Sand memo, okay. To all Dimensional Research staff, I've heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up and around Dimensional Research. This sand is precious research material from a foreign dimension and will be examined more thoroughly when I have the time. If you intend to clean or dispose of this sand, I will bar you for any further research endeavor. You will spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sand. Wow. He's just a tad, you know, a tad engrossed in the sand, don't you think? Just a smidge. Oh my god. Trust me, they get the pitch. You don't have to threaten them, darling. But alright, fine. God, there's a lot of sand. Wow. Hadron Resonance Lab. Okay. Grab you. Nice. Using the... Oh! Oh, that's awesome. Jukebox, I don't really use that, but this one, I'm using a PS weapon anyway, so that's perfect. Run a weapon mod, I hope that's good, so... Let's say search, save again? Wow, what's wrong with me?
There was a doorway here. To where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now.
Huh.
Are you close? Just on the other side?
Wait. Hang on, so... Darling met a version of Polaris or a fragment of Polaris or something? Is that what I'm meant to gather from all this? Huh. Interesting. So, hang on. So, why call it hadron resonance? I mean, I've heard the term before, but didn't think that would apply there. Maybe I'm wrong, but strange. Wonderful, no power. Okay. So literally still an illusion. Wow. Okay. Something up there as well. Alright. Alright. Go across anyway. Anything across there? Zilch. At least perhaps at the moment. Huh. Okay.
The projector's not here. Moved again.
Of course it has.
What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
Do not move projector. No shit! It's definitely been moved. For demonstration purposes only. Well, I'm glad it's not the real one.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept. The text on it, color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers.
Interesting way of putting it.
Casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf.
Really?
And radios don't work.
Obviously.
Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency.
Ah.
It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests show nothing amiss.
He's worried. I don't blame him, to be fair. I mean, in all fairness, if the Hiss are trying to manipulate someone, they just leave like a marker, I suppose. You know, I mean, it's like if you can leave something dormant. It's not just going to show up immediately if it wants to remain dormant and hidden. It'll show up when it's ready. And I wonder if that's what the Hiss did. It's like a wave resonances hid inside Trench's subconscious or whatever it might be. So to the point they couldn't be detected by whatever signal resonance devices that Dying's team had with them. And, you know, suddenly the Hiss just suddenly explode once they're back in the oldest house and couldn't start manipulating him. So, were they going to... Why call the Hedron chamber if it's for Polaris if Polaris is in there? Or are Polaris and Hedron two parts of the same, similar or same entity or a bigger entity? Huh, interesting. It could just also, I suppose, be the fact that there's multiple types of, you know, versions of it's like a bunch of entities that are part of a much bigger, larger body of entity, or entity body. Probably not the best way to describe it, but you know what I mean. I wonder if that may be a collective conscious of entities, if that makes any sense, but I wonder. I could be reading that entirely wrong, though.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Huh. Alright. Interesting room to have everything in. Quite hidden away, I suppose. Which is probably the intention, I'd imagine. Slide projector tests. The slide projector only works with slide 36. Logically, this means the slide itself is a part of an object of an object of power. or a distinct altered item. But of course I had to make sure no other slides worked. I had to try. I thought maybe emotion has something to do with it. Connection, history, love. I brought in my parents' old slides, birthday parties, vacations to Niagara Falls, my first day of high school, that kind of thing. There were two boxes worth. Okay. I had to dig around the garbage for an hour to find them, and never once thought of looking at them since they passed. Huh, okay. Wait, is that for your fuzzy parents? I'm confused already. Or is that the parents? Sorry, the high school? Anyway, just trying to make sense of that. I tried them all. I waited. I went till all staff had left for the night. I stayed up until I stepped in that booth for hours, trying every one. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on, nothing happens. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on, nothing happens. Love wasn't a common factor. There's no correlation that I can see. Maybe the sign itself is the object of power. Maybe the projector's just an accessory. Maybe it doesn't matter. Why'd that fucking kid have to burn the other slides? Well, you know, he just was angry. He didn't want you to touch the damn stuff. Kids are protective like that. Let's just be honest about that. Okay. Hedron containment. Okay. Siphoning practices. Hedron and Hedron resonance are arguably the greatest assets this bureau has ever possessed. The security of Hedron is unspeakably vital, which is why we have redacted from the majority of bureau employees. This report details the containment procedures required for Hedron containment chamber, including details on the redacted being pumped into the containment cell, mechanical upkeep of the resonance siphons, and the arrangement of acoustic pillars to dampen or amplify the sonic range of the chamber. Note: for more information on the proper operational procedures of the resonance siphons, an additional report is coming soon. Huh. So the Hedron is actually itself is a resonance. Okay, right. So it's not. So. Okay, so if I were to get like this, so Hedron and my take on that is that Hedron and Polaris are kind of like brothers, like sibling entities, part of a much larger body. If from all that sort of trail of thinking, huh? Interesting. I just bloody heard something. Okay. Huh. So... oh, nice. That's actually showing us. Okay. Whoops. Is it this? Oh, whoops. Hang on. Ah.
Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass.
No kidding.
I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Okay.
Hedron.
We built a container for it.
You? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here?
Hang on.
You're here. You're here. They have you. I know you. I remember.
Oh, hey, darling.
I'm Dr. Casper Darling, and this This is my final message. It's not the end. But after this, I won't. I exposed myself to Hedron resonance fully. It's changing me.
I'm not surprised.
I've seen. I've been shown so much. Slidescape 36 was where Hedron stopped the spread of another.
The hiss, I bet.
Oh, it's terrifying. It really is. It's another source of resonance. Trench was exposed to this other.
The hiss, figured.
It will now spread. I've done everything I can to stop it. The Hedron resonance amplifiers. I don't know if it'll make a difference. I won't be here when it happens.
What do you mean?
I should have told Emily more.
No kidding.
I'm being sent one more lesson. Something wonderful, I think.
Right. Huh.
Yes. Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36.
Just see if there's any
It
additional
is
information.
an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape, the part that we can perceive. I honestly think there's the resonance it emits, the frequencies. We've never seen anything like it. We built a container for it, and we brought it in. This changes everything. It is beyond our understanding. We have brought so many questions with us through that hole in the wall. I will dedicate. I'm never going home. Okay.
His obsession went through his ego. Wow. Overly committed himself in that way. Huh. Wow. So, Polaris and Hedron, I guess I brother, sister, sibling entities, I think. That's what I think. Or at least, you know, they're the same type of entity, just in probably slightly different forms, if you know what I mean. That's what I'm gathering, so... Which in itself would make sense. And if they both know what the hiss is, and know how to combat it, and even defeat it, or just at least, at the very least, resist it, then that would certainly explain why Jesse can't be affected with Polaris' help. You know, those with the Hedron amplifiers can't get affected by the hiss. That actually would make a lot of sense. Because the only thing is Dylan's kind of, I don't think it's so much converted as it is welcome the hiss through in. I mean, I suppose to a degree it is probably trying to convert it, but I think Dylan's quite powerful in his own right, so I think the hiss are more, I think it's more of more like an actual symbiotic relationship. That's what I'm thinking. You know, I think the hiss can, if they want to take control of him, it wouldn't be that simple because he's letting them in a strange way, but I think I assume the hiss are sort of recognizing just how powerful Dylan is and sort of let him use their power in a strange way and let him communicate through Dylan and all that. But that's just a running theory of mine, honestly. But Yeah, so that's not Polaris. I think if I had to guess, I'd say Hedron and a brother and sister. So we're going to rescue Polaris's brother, maybe, which I suppose in a way makes sense within itself. So yeah, it's all. Wow. Okay. Anyway, yeah, next one here, and yeah, we'll head off to the Hedron inside the Hedron chamber and see if you can communicate with Hedron. Assume we don't have to clear out half the damn room of enemies along the way, but yeah. See you next time.